Yo, what's up guys? This is Double H with the Alpha Fishing Channel, and today I'm here to bring y'all some gimmicky baits that I think might actually work, so stay tuned. Alright guys, but before we go ahead and get into this video, let's go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed, because we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and once we hit that mark, we smash that sub button, hit that mark, we will be giving away a first prize. We'll get a Canon point and shoot camera. Second prize will be a GoPro, and third prize will be roughly $150 for baits, high quality baits. And yeah, man, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe so we can get there. So stay tuned. All right, guys. So this first bait I think is pretty gimmicky because it takes the work out of what the original does, and the art of how it's fished to me. So with that being said, this is the Yappa frog from Lunker Hunt. This is a self-walking frog. It has a cupped mouth that does just what it says on the side. It walks itself on retrieval. Now this to me is gimmicky. I have used it before. It does work, but it's not as good as working it yourself. Do I think it's gimmicky? Hell yeah. Do I think it works? Probably. I'll probably give this a 6.5 out of 10 to 7 because I do think it'll catch fish if you place it in the right spot and you work it. You know, just retrieve it. You don't have to work it. So yeah, I think it takes the effort and the hard work out of frog fishing. So yes, it's gimmicky, but I think it'll work. All right, now this one I think is riding the coattail of the chatterbait, and that is the Terminator shutterbait. I've never really seen anything like this. It's basically a cupped jig, not a bladed jig like a, you know, chatterbait, Googan Swat, clickbait, or even a thunder cricket. This thing has a cupped lip that displaces the maximum amount of water. That's what it says. Do I think it'll work? Maybe. I give this a 5, but I do think it'll catch fish. I just don't know if I would ever throw it over a chatterbait. But it's gimmicky. It caught my eye at Bass Pro. I bought it. So I guess mission accomplished. They sold one. But we will be trying these out in a different video. I'm going to take all these baits and try them. But a lot of them are kind of situational, so it might be hard. But we're going to see what we can do. And that is the Terminator shutterbait. I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Just on Gimmick. I think it'll catch fish. I think all of these will catch fish. I just don't know if I would ever throw this over a chatterbait. We're gonna throw it one day. Maybe one whole video. But yeah, and that is definitely something interesting I would like to try out. So yeah. Alright, now these next two are probably my favorites on these. And that is the 13 Fishing Jabberjaw. Now this is an interesting take on the square bill. It actually has this metal lip that goes back and forth, and it actually makes a clicking noise to add to the great paint job and profile of this bait. Now, as you can see, it has very great paint job. I think this is called Dreamgill number 8, which is really good. It dives 2 to 4 feet, like just a regular square bill. But with that clicking on the bill, you might draw in a little bit bigger fish or more fish or whatever. Do I think it'll catch fish? Yeah. I give it an 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10, because I know this is a square bill catch fish, and it's really, other than the metal clicking, it's pretty much just a regular square bill. But I think that gimmick of the metal definitely adds it to this list. Alright, this is probably my favorite, and I really don't know where I would throw this. But that is the spinner ball spinner rig from Live Target. It has all these little interchangeable little, what do they call them, teasers, and this is actually the only one with a hook in it. It's basically a spinner bait with a few extra little appendages or whatnot. I like this. I really would like to try this, you know, but the problem where I fish is it's real shallow, grassy most of the time, and I have to get on a big lake or something, or a big pond, and throw it and burn it like they do those Alabama rigs. I know they catch big fish on Alabama rigs, so I would just have to imagine this would catch big fish, although it's not as big, not as, you know, heavy or whatnot. But I do think this is actually a pretty awesome bait. I need y'all to go ahead and leave a comment below which one of these have y'all thrown or would y'all throw, you know. But yeah, man, those are a few gimmicky baits that I really want to try that I haven't yet, because some of them are very situational. I will definitely throw the yappa frog, the shutter bait, and probably the jabberjaw. But now the other one, the spinnerbait ball, it's a little situational. I really don't have, the way I fish and where I fish at doesn't really allow me to throw something like that. But I will try eventually, and yeah, we'll get it. So guys, with that being said, go ahead and subscribe. We're on the road to 1,000. And remember, it's never given, always earned. Alpha One Fishing, I'm out.